Hello everyone, welcome back to Pathshala. I welcome you to the part 3 of this video. Yes, and we are in the last part, final video of the story of evolution. I know the journey has been so amazing, and those of you who haven't heard the first two parts of the story, I recommend you taking some time, go and finish those parts of this video, and then come back to this one. So, yes, this is the final one, and yes, this one will talk about our evolution of us humans. How did that happen? And before I begin telling you the story of our evolution, I just want to tell you about myself. So, my name is Aditi Goyal. I am a final year MBBS student currently studying in SMS Medical College, Jaipur. I have been teaching biology and mentoring students regarding NEET preparation for past 5 years, and yes, I love teaching. So, before any delay, let us begin and let's start hearing the third story of evolution, the story of evolution of myself. Alright, do you see this branching tree? Yes, this is a representation of how our vertebrates evolution did happen. Do you know, guys, by the way, who are vertebrates? Organisms like you and me who have a vertebra, backbone. A backbone developed from a structure called notochord. Okay. There is another chapter where I'll touch upon this, but yes. Now let's see how did us vertebrates evolve. So the earliest vertebrate that evolved were jawless fishes. Do you see the first one? They evolved around 350 million years ago. So guys, do you notice from the first video, the first life came around 4 million years ago. So the first life that came was in form of invertebrates, the prokaryotes, right? Now, do you notice that it still took 500 million years to vertebrates to appear on earth? Okay, so firstly, the jawless fishes came. Then came coelacanths, lobe fins. They evolved into first ever amphibians. Who are amphibians? Amphibians are those organisms that can live on both earth and water, but they require water to respire since their lungs are not fully developed. So we had jawfishes, lobe fins, then we had amphibians, and those amphibians were the first organisms that can live on land. Then came the organisms who could live totally on lands, us, the mammals include cats, dogs, you, I, everybody, right? Mammals are warm-blooded organisms that can maintain their temperature. Mammals also include, apart from mammals, evolved from amphibians were the birds, avians. Yes, there also came from lobe fins synapsids, sauropsids that again became dinosaurs. Now, of course, they are extinct, so these were not selected by nature. I also had a third branch of therapsids. The therapsids evolved into all the reptilian creatures. What are reptilian creatures? The ones who crawl on the ground. Right, you're guessing it right. My crocodiles, snakes, lizards on my walls, turtles, all of these organisms came from therapsids. All right, that sounds interesting. Now, you know what? After the all these had evolved around 200 million years ago, do you know the earth was ruled by who? The reptiles. Yes, the crawling reptiles who could not even walk were the king of this planet. And the biggest king of them was Tyrannosaurus Rex. I know all of you have heard him out in Jurassic Park movie. It was a 20 feet tall dinosaur who had dagger like teeth. Now, when did these king leave the world? Well, it's accounted their extinction event might have occurred around 65 million years ago. You definitely need to remember this timeline as it has been asked before and again. Also, the dinosaurs which survived this extinction event, all of them evolved for better survival into birds, crocodiles, and turtles, because as we keep saying, nature always leads to the survival of the fittest. So yes, dinosaurs could not survive the earth, and definitely the ones who did, they evolved into birds, crocodiles, and turtles. Alright, now let's talk about our origin. I know this is the one you are most excited into. Do you see those skulls? Yes. So you know what? One of them is a human skull and the another one is a chimpanzee skull. Now, I want you to comment down in the video and you tell me which one of them looks to you like a human skull and which one of them looks like a chimpanzee skull. That's your question. Alright, so here we have compared both of these skulls. And if you look grossly, they look pretty similar. So yes, that is my answer. Our origin, human origin, began from chimpanzees. Around 50 million years ago, Dryopithecus. It was first man that was ape-like, and Ramapithecus. It was more man-like, appeared on earth for the very first time. Then after 13 million years, that is around 2 million years ago, Australopithecus, the first man who used stone weapons, who ate fruits, appeared on earth. And first human-like hominoid came after Australopithecus. Those were known as Homo habilis. These Homo habilis had a smaller brain, not like you and I do. They had a very small brain capacity of around 650 to 800 cubic centimeters. Right? You know what? The cranial capacity you and I have, it's usually around 1400 cubic centimeters. Isn't it amazing? Let's see that. So, after Homo habilis, the earth was habitated around 1.5 million years ago by the Homo erectus. Now, the brain sizes had grown bigger and it had grown to 900 cubic centimeters. Do you remember the Australopithecus was only eating fruits? Now, Homo erectus ate meat. Now came the smartest man on the earth, Neanderthal man. He had a brain size of 1400 cubic centimeters. These ones became so smart that they even buried their dead species. And finally, at the end came us, Homo sapiens. And you know what? All of our origin began from Africa. Africa is our mother. And you know, there is a very interesting concept. Scientists tried to trace the first ever DNA of Africa. That is called mom of mom DNA. If you ever get time, please read about it on internet. So yes, it was a mitochondrial DNA and moms of mom DNA. And we found who was the first Homo sapien, and we were also able to find, yes, the first Homo sapien came from Africa. The peculiar features of Homo sapiens were, you know what? They did prehistoric cave art. The beautiful cave art that you go and see in Ajanta and Ellora caves around 18,000 years ago. These were the also ones who were very smart and began with agriculture and settlements around 10,000 years ago. Now, if you think the story has finished, no. The story continues forever. Evolution did not stop with us. Do you remember the question I asked you in first part? Evolution is a process or a result. I would love you to still answer it again today when you heard the whole story from me. So yes guys, did you notice evolution was never a difficult chapter? It was just a difficult explanation. And if you're looking for a complete study solution like this one, I definitely recommend you to check out Pathshala. You know what? They offer one-on-one live classes, instant doubt solving, and also premium study materials that cover all grades and all boards. It's basically like having a personal tutor in your pocket. To get started, just download the app using the link in the comment section below. Yes, search for the subject you want to learn and they will connect you with the best teachers in the country. Seriously, go check it out. The link is right down below. And for furthermore such interesting stories, please subscribe to Pathshala. Please like the video. Also, please put down any thoughts you have in the comment section. Please share the video with your friends. Also, for the presentation of this video, it's been linked in the description box. Also, there is a blog related to this video that I have attached in the comment section, in the description section. And please keep watching videos, keep studying, and all the best.